Hello my people, welcome to another tutorial. My name is Agnes in case you're new to this channel. In today's tutorial I will show you how I made this tassel scarf. I made it using the moss stitch, which is quite beautiful. This is me just showing you how I style it differently. You can style it however you want. It's a big scarf. What I made is a big scarf, but however you can adjust it to something smaller or shorter, depends on how you like to style it. I wanted mine long and big. For the colors, you can make it in one color or different colors, depends on you. I am using about 10 colors in this one, coming from starting with darker color to a lighter shade, and it gives this beautiful color pattern. Yes, all the tassels at the bottom are braided. I will show you how to braid them, but you can, use any tassels that you want or do away with them. I think the pattern is still, beautiful. I did this for the hobby and shades of gray challenge, which the challenge was all about not using any dark colors during this winter weeks, and I think it brought out these bright colors. You can wear it on something dark like I did, and it just brightens up everything. So anyway, we are going to go straight into the tutorial now. So for the materials, this is what I'll be using. This is my color pattern. Like I said, I am using hobby yarn. This is Friends cotton 8/8, and for my color pack, it's color pack 13. It comes in with 10 skeins of different colors. So this is 100% cotton, and for this is size 3. This is weight 3 yarn, and recommends 4 to 4.5 millimeter hook. I will be using a 4 millimeter hook for this one. And you will need scissors. You're also going to need a tape measure. Yeah, so that's it. Let's get into it. So these are the measurements of my scarf. Feel free to adjust them. So I've folded it into 2 because it's longer than my tape measure. So from folded, it is 36 inches long because I folded it in 2. So my foundation chain was 72 inches long. Okay, this is before the tassels. The tassels are about 10 inches. So that means 10 inches on one side, 10 inches on the other side. So my foundation was 72 inches long, and then plus 10 inches on one side, 10 inches on the other side. That's plus 20. That's 92 inches length. Okay, so you can shorten this. Okay, the width is 10 inches wide. So you can make it smaller or even larger, depends on what you like. You can even make this a blanket, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to be making this as a sample, so I'm not chaining all these 72 inches, but it's the same pattern. So you can make this big or small, depends on how you want to style it. Like I said, mine, I wanted to style it like a balaclava, so that's why I made it long and big. Okay, right, so let's start. We are going to first make a foundation chain, and you're going to make this leaving a long tail for your tassels if you want to put tassels. So mine, I was leaving about 12 inches so that I can make a tassel later. So then I'm going to make a foundation chain, and you're going to make a foundation chain. Don't make them tight. My chains are loose, and you're going to make as long as you wish. Okay, so mine, I made 72 inches of chain. Okay, very loose, and I'll meet you at the end. So I'm at the end, and I want to start on row 1. So for row 1, we are going to be using the moss stitch, which is made of single crochets and a chain. So you're going to skip this very first stitch here, and then you're going to go into the very next chain and make a single crochet like this. And then next is going to be a chain. So you'll chain 1, and then you will skip 1 chain here, and into the next chain you will make a single crochet. Then you're going to chain 1, skip the next chain, and into the next one make a single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain, then a single crochet all the way to the end. So once you get to the end, skip 1, and in the last one make a single crochet, and you are going to chain 1, leave the length of your tassel and cut your yarn, then pull through if you're changing colors. And of course, if you want tassels too, you can do this at the end without leaving these tails here. All right, so we will add more tassels later. This is just at every end. So for row 2, we are going to change color, and I'm going to leave the length of my tassel. We will add more tassels later. So if you're doing one color, you don't need to cut at after every row. So I'm going to go into this single crochet, reattach my yarn. This is my new color, and I'm going to chain 1. And then in that very same stitch, I'm going to make a single crochet. And since the next one is a chain space, we are going to make a single crochet. So we are going to only be working in chain spaces. So I'll make my second single crochet here, and then chain 1, skip that stitch there, and into the chain space I will work a single crochet. We are only working into the chain spaces apart from the very first stitch. So chain 1, go into the next chain space, make a single crochet, chain 1 into that space here, chain 1 space, and make a single crochet, chain 1, go into the next space and make a single crochet all the way to the end. So I'm coming to the end, and this is my single crochet right here, and this stitch at the end, I'll just work a single crochet on top of that last single crochet. All right, like that. So chain 1, leave my long tassel, and then cut the yarn, pull through, and then pick my next color. This is for someone changing colors. If you're not changing colors, you just chain 1, turn your work, and begin. Okay, so get my next color and leave the long chain, reattach on top of that single crochet, chain 1, and in that very same stitch make a single crochet. Okay, since we are only working in the chain spaces, so I have a single crochet next, so I will chain 1, skip that single crochet, and work a single crochet in the next chain space. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, and work a single crochet in that chain space. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, and work a single crochet in that chain space. So I'm just going to do that until I get to the end. So it's single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. You're working the single crochets in the chain spaces. All right, so I'll work all the way to the end, and I meet you to show you for the last time. Chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. The single crochets I'm working in the chain spaces. So I'm at the end, so I'll just skip that one stitch and then work the single crochet on top of that very last single crochet, then chain 1, cut my yarn, and pull through. All right, so this is what you have, and you are just going to keep repeating this all over again. All right, it's quite simple. We are starting with a single crochet, so reattach your next color, chain 1, single crochet, and you're working single crochets in the chain spaces. So this is a chain space right next to this first stitch, so I'll work a single crochet, and then I'll chain a 1, skip this, and work a single crochet in that space. Chain 1, skip this, and then a single crochet in the chain space. Chain 1, and then work a single crochet in the chain space. So you are going to repeat this until you have the width of your scarf, okay? Just keep repeating until you have the width. Mine was 10 inches long, wide. So once you're done, we are going to work the tassels. I already did some. I want to show you how I do it. So each tassel has six strands. So I already have 2. I'm already working with 2, so I'll make 4. Just do it like this, the length of my tassel. Depends, you can make your tassels bigger, but mine are 6 strands. So since I'm working with 2 already that are already attached, so I'll make 4 here, cut my yarn, and cut it on one end while leaving the other end intact. So yeah, like this. So once I have this, then I'll get my hook and attach this to the scarf. So I'm working with these 2 strands there. So in the middle, I will attach like this, and then yarn it over like this and pull through. And then I'm going to divide my 6 strands into 3, 3. So 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. And then I will just tie it like this, tie a knot like that to secure it, and then I just weave it like a braid it. I think that's what it's called. So I'm twisting it all the way to the bottom. So just twist, twist, twist all the way to the bottom. So that's how I add this braided tassel. You can use any other tassel. This, you don't have to do this, but this is what I wanted, and I think it's cute. So yeah. So once you get to the bottom, you just get one of the strands once you're okay with your length. Mine are not so even. Every strand is like not the same length, but all close. So once you get to the bottom, get one of the strands and just tie it around to tie a knot like this. And then cut the rest. And there you have your tassel. So easy, right? So just do the same for the rest, and yeah, you'll have something like this. So basically that is it, and this is my scarf, how it looks like. I hope you like it. I can't wait to see yours, so tag me, and I'll leave the link of the yarn in the comment section or description box in case you want to buy the same. They have different colors, so you can choose from different color packs. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.